What's up, guys? So remember when I said that I was gonna be posting more videos and stuff, and then like a month go by? I'm sorry about that, but to make it up to you, I just got this thing in the mail in this box right here, and it's basically from a company called Holdup Displays, and it's similar to the Tactical Walls Modwall, if people might have seen that, which is just basically a really customizable mounting system for whatever you need for your weapons and things like that. I don't know, to kind of display them on the wall. And I went with Holdup Displays package better because it was the same price. I liked it better because the way that the weapons are mounted on the wall, I liked better than the way that the Tactical Walls Modwall had it. Because with the Modwall, it has the Patriot package, I think it's called. It's the same. It's about $3.99. It mounts your rifles or your AR platform weapons, which it comes with 2 mounts for, and they're basically the magazines. They're like the same dimensions as the mags, and it mounts like this, one facing left and one facing right on the wall, and it takes up just a lot of room, whereas this one mounts them laterally, and I think it comes with like a 6, and it just looks nicer, like I like the design that you'll see, the way it sits, just the mount looks nice. And also the pistols, instead of having 2 magazine shaped mounts that only work for double stacks, one facing left and one facing right on the Modwall, this has I think 4 barrel mounts, and so you literally just slide the barrels on, and you can get them angled left or angled right, or I think probably straight out, and so it's just, you get more and it looks better in my opinion. The only thing this doesn't come with is a helmet mount, but I spoke to Holdup Displays, and they said that there's going to be, they already have helmet mounts, but not for the slat wall. They have them for just regular to screw into the wall, so you can always just mount a helmet mount next to yours. But they said this year they're probably going to be putting a helmet mount out that mounts to the slat wall, and so I'll probably just pick that up because it'll be real cheap. But this I went with these guys because they just have more stuff and it looks better in my opinion, and their attachments are cheaper. The Tactical Walls Modwall does have parts that you can buy separate that mount them laterally, but then if you've ever seen like those old school military gun lockers where you have to like jimmy the fucking barrel up into the top and then like drop it down into the bottom, like that's what they look like, and that still just looks like to me, and it's not doing it for me. You'll see this one, it's all like wire wrapped in, I think, like foam, and it just looks a lot nicer, so, and cleaner, But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the intro now, and the next thing you'll see is me mounting it to one of these 2 walls. I'll have to figure out which one I want to do. I'm thinking this one, since it's a bigger wall, so it'll be over here, and I'll have to take less off of the wall, just move that fucking Fallout poster, and I'll be set. So okay, break. Okay guys, so here's the deal. I am not a videographer, and I'm not an editor, and I'm a novice to pretty much everything that has to do with making YouTube videos. So that's good shit. Not a sponsor, although Bang is the shit. That's a monster, but Bang's better. Anyways, So basically the files of me actually putting this together got corrupted. So I took everything off, and I'm just gonna start from here with the slats on the wall. So basically these were actually really easy to install. So the actual wall comes in 5 of these slats that are like 3.5 inches thick. They have 2 rows of 3.5 inch whatever, and it's got like a really cool kind of like, it's glossy, but it's got like a almost like a rhino liner like finish, you know, and it just looks really good. And it actually comes with 2 pieces that slip over the end and kind of like stop it, but I left them off because I think it looks better this way. I don't like the frames, you know, it looks like makes it look like a cheap corkboard or something. But anyway, so I left them off because I think they look better, but it does come with end caps that go over both ends. So basically, here's how you install it. You get the first one on there, hold it up against the wall. You're gonna need a level. You're gonna need a, I think it's like a 3/64 drill bit. And I would also recommend that if you're going to, because the 3/64 drill bit is for drilling through the aluminum, and that is just big enough for the screws to get through. So if you're gonna drill pilot holes into your studs in the wall, I would suggest dropping down one size to like an 11. Oh, it's a 3/16, and I would drop it down to an 11/64. If you are going to drill pilot holes. Also, I've made a few mistakes, so but I'll get to that. So basically, you're gonna hold this against the wall, make sure it's level, take a pencil or a pen, and trace a line across the top, okay? Then you're gonna take a stud finder and find out where your studs are. The reason these holes aren't pre-drilled is because for some reason in different areas, different states, usually like houses in like Virginia are typically like 16 or 18 inches between studs, but in like Florida they're 24. So instead of having to like worry about ordering the wrong ones, they just send this to you with no holes drilled in it and say you can drill your own fucking holes, which I'm cool with. So if you choose to drill pilot holes into the studs, you know, maybe if you're worried about, like, if you have like an older house and you're worried about your studs splitting. I'm not a carpenter, but I would imagine that's why you would want to. I did, so I would just drop down one size screw so that the teeth can get a good bite into the wood. So once you have all of these on, that's the hardest part. Actually, scratch that. The hardest part is the cleanup. If I were smarter than me, I would have put the box that it came in at the bottom of it and let it all drop down into the box instead of covering up all my desk and all of my shit and my carpet with metal flakes and and drywall. So that's something that you can do when you install yours. But anyways, so now I'm just gonna put the camera down and show you how I attach all the pieces. The only things that you actually have to put together are the top and bottom of the rifle rack, and you probably wouldn't hurt to grab a wrench. It looks like a half-inch, you know, socket wrench or a box wrench or whatever, and then or unless you're, I mean, it's not too hard. If you're stubborn, you can just use your fucking thumbs like I did, because I was too stubborn to go into the garage and grab a wrench. But anyways, everything else besides the slats takes no time at all. So I don't even think I'm gonna have to like fast forward this. I'm just gonna throw it all together. hopefully the light, it's getting darker. It's much later in the day from when I started because like I said, I had to try to edit and everything. But basically, to keep these from lifting off of the board after you've got your gear like secured on there, they have these little clips and they're pretty easy. They go up underneath on the bottom. Took me a minute to kind of figure it out because I'm bad at following directions, but you basically just slide it right in here and then you lift up on the end and you slide it behind until it clips on it. Now it's not going anywhere. So I'm just gonna throw these on and then we can start stacking my gear up here. If you like the look of this custom Kydex holster I have here, you should probably check out my Instagram for more information on them. But then again, if you're watching this video, you probably already saw it on my Instagram. So, but if you don't follow me on Instagram and you want to, it's Zeus_Meister_. Pretty much the same on all social media platforms. And so it's that easy. And as you can see, that was, I don't even think I'm gonna need to speed that up. I might fast forward it a little bit, just so it's not, annoying as hell. But this went together pretty quickly. Once you get the boards on the wall, it's all fun. You get to organize it however you want, kind of mix things around. So what I was saying in the beginning, in the intro, about the difference between this and the Tactical Wall's Modwall is that with the Tactical Wall, Modwall, see, I actually have exactly 2 ARs. So that's why I was looking at it. But you pay the same amount of money as you do the Tactical Wall's Modwall, but this I think is 6 inches longer. It's more customizable because it's got slats. So let's say you don't need one giant thing, you can have one here, and I've seen people leave some wall open and then have another one down here, and so it's literally just the top slat, the bottom slat, and then you could have a whole nother shelf right here. If you buy more of them, you could make one super long, or one twice as wide, or just a single short one here, one on this wall. So it's a lot more that you can do with it. And instead of 2 AR magazine style mounts that you have to set your rifle down like this, one faces this way and one faces this way, and it takes up literally half of the damn the wall, because look how long that gun is. So imagine now that'd take up almost the entire top, and then one more would take off almost the next row, and then you only get 2 pistol mounts, and they only work for pistols that take double stack magazines. So I feel like for the same amount of money, you get a lot more options with this. And this mount here, I really like. It just looks a lot better, and it's I think it's aluminum bars wrapped in like a rubbery foam, kind of like old gym equipment, which I don't know, just feels good. Like this old wood stock is not going anywhere. It's not gonna slide around, Honestly, I think I got this idea from a dude's Instagram called Mike the Great, and I don't know, I really liked it, so I thought it would look good in my office, and here we are. So stay tuned for some more, I don't know, probably some more gun content. Honestly, I tried to do a video of my truck like a week ago when the weather finally started to get nice here in Virginia Beach, because it was really trash during the end of winter. But the goddamn files kept getting corrupted. So I think it was that SD card that I was using, because I got it off of a cheap website. So hopefully this will work. And if it doesn't, I'm just gonna like frisbee my camera out the window, and hire somebody to like teach me how to teach me what I'm doing wrong, basically. But anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody being patient with me, whoever is still subscribed, because I haven't uploaded in like a month. But you know, I've got a lot going on. So stay tuned and check out my Instagram if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video.